thanks for coming down. You're all here to witness my midlife crisis, I guess you might call it. But yeah, no, it means a lot. It's amazing to bring community, everyone from New York. I've been here almost 10 years. Met my lovely wife. I've made so many amazing friends. The people at True North, where this is my gym. They've given us this place. This, Mia and Zach, just put your hands up. They run the gym. They get you in super great shape, come down, throw some weights around, fight against gravity. So yeah, love those guys and everyone else. And Work Week is all about bringing people together, and it's exactly what we're doing right now. Some people have been bored to death with this story, and some people don't quite know what the hell's going on. But about a year and a half ago, I just wanted to set myself a huge challenge, and again, maybe that was part of a midlife crisis, I don't know. But as a goalkeeper, I'm not really known as someone who's, running around the field, so maybe it's this pent-up aggression that I've had for like 30 years that I wanted to try and get out. But I wanted to set myself a huge challenge while my body and my brain can still handle it, and I thought, okay, well, I'm in fairly good shape, so I think that I can run a marathon. If I trained for it, I could run a marathon. So I was like, I want to go bigger than that. So I thought, maybe an Ironman. And I thought, that's cool, like bringing in multiple sports. But then I've always had this sense of adventure. And then since meeting Jordan, she's from Utah originally, we were out there during the pandemic. We spent a whole bunch of time in the national parks, and it really kind of like lit that passion. Yeah, keep it down. It really lit that passion inside of me. So I thought, right, how can I like bring all these things together? And I was like going deep into the internet. What event is there that can do this and like kind of scratch the itch? And there wasn't anything there apart from all the way over here, like kind of military survival, like. And I was like, I actually don't want to die before I'm 40. Like, I kind of want to like peel it back a little bit. So I just thought, right, I'm going to do my own thing. And that then just kind of snowballed. And the process behind that was, this is like early days ChatGPT, a year and a half. A lot of things have moved on in AI. It's a little bit better now. I was like, right, give me every human-powered mode of transport. And it really did. It was like pogo sticking and unicycles. I'm like, okay, maybe 2030 Work Week will like introduce some of those random things. But I started like hand-picking some of those activities. And it was like, downhill skiing, so that became day 1. Day 2, road bike. Day 3, kayaking. Day 4, mountain bike. Day 5, paddleboard. Day 6 was a run, and then day 7 was a hike. So it was like pulling out these 7 activities, like 7 activities, 7 days, it's 1 week, we're putting in the work week, and that's kind of how it was born. And just this idea of doing something over multimodal activity over like a long sustained period of time felt right, because that's kind of the training and the dedication you've got to kind of put in aside all your work and your family and all the other commitments we all have. We all live in New York. We all have really busy, tough lives. So I thought, right, this is great. So I was like, I've never run a marathon before, and now I'm going to do 7. And I was like, I need to run a marathon because, like, I'd like to do this with people. Like, I will do it by myself. This is a personal thing for me, but I need to do it. So I quickly pulled together like this really bad idea, 5-week training plan. Probably the same one that Chloe does every year. She does the New York Marathon. She's like, ugh. And I just randomly on one Sunday morning, Jordan was like, good luck. And then I just ran a marathon at 26.2 miles around New York. And I think I went for drinks with a few people here like later that day. And with Emma. And had a few drinks. And after a few drinks and running a marathon the next day, I was like, I don't feel great, but like I'm alive, I can do this. And that gave me the confidence to then speak to other people to be like, hey, I just did this thing. I didn't tell anyone. Jordan was the only person that knew. But I think you should do this too. And if you're down and you're crazy enough, you're stupid enough, and I hate using the word crazy because it's not crazy. If anyone's watched like Alex Honnold and like doing, that's not what this is, but he's like, this isn't crazy. And everyone's like, no, it kind of is. But it wasn't like inviting all my mates on like a stag do or a bachelor party. Like that was not the thing. But people that already had fitness as a habit, like it's like a base level of fitness, but also that was just something that was already part of their lifestyle. It's like, hey, like, do you want to do this thing for a few more months and take it to the next level? And again, like, who's up for it? So I told them I ran a marathon, and out of the 7 people that did it, 4 of them had literally never ran a marathon until they got to like day 6 of work week. So everyone took a leap of faith with me, but then they all took a leap of faith for themselves as well. So it was very much like we're all in this together. And as we started talking, like again, it didn't even have a name. But as we started talking, we really like felt, a lot of us been friends for a lot of years, and we had this bond, and we really felt like we could do something bigger than just like what we were doing for ourselves. And even as we were training, like, my buddy, like his kids would come out on the bike with him, like, and they're like tiny little kids, and they'd do like a mile, and then they would like do a lap and go off. And we're like, wow, like it's so cliche, but even like that, just inspiring your little child to come out, like you're like, wow, we're already having an impact. So, and everyone's been through strife. Everyone's had like troubles with mental health or things with family and everything. We thought we should do something beyond just the 7 of us. So I was like, there happened to be 7 guys, 7 days. Let's dedicate each day to a different charity. So we've got Macmillan was the first one. Again, tons of people have been affected by cancer, myself, everyone else. Best friends, so we all love animals, and we all love dogs in New York, so we've all got dogs. Also Chloe, like she's got a very close connection to best friends. Michael J. Fox, Dig Deep, which was providing water infrastructure for the Navajo Nation. So we're obviously on like Navajo land while we're there. And then we've had people that have kind of struggled with mental health and child loss and everything else. So it really just gave us this like kind of additional driving force. And I'll stop talking very shortly, I promise. But this year we're going again. You'll see on there, I'm trying to hustle everyone down for money. So definitely donate as much or as little as you can. Everyone that donates today or over the course of this weekend, there's a little table, you saw it as we came in. There's a load of product, like we've got some sponsors. Again, this thing's kind of like we're building it as we go, but we've got like Gymshark gear, we've got protein bars from David, there's like other bits and pieces, there's these Firefly recovery devices. So everyone who donates, get your name in a hat. We've got the little spin thing that we use for who washes the kit after the football game. We put everyone's name in. It's undefeated. It's like the best technology ever. So yeah, got some free swag, do some good, but you also might get some cool shit out of the back of it as well. And without further ado, I will hit play on this. And yeah, it's about 10 minutes, so you can stand, you can sit, whatever you want. More emotional. I knew I'd get emotional. Yeah, it is emotional. Just take a minute. Yeah, sitting it back. Can't look at you. So many people I can't look at. Yeah, seeing it back obviously brings up all the emotions of that week, and then seeing everyone here as well really just kind of hammers it home. Ben was obviously a bit of a star of the show. We don't have Ben, but we have Charlotte, Ben's sister, who's an absolute legend. Yeah, yeah, Ben, as you saw, has signed up again for next year. He's very much got unfinished business, and he's been working like a crazy man. He, give him fair props. He came in late last year. Someone had to drop out from injury. So he just was super like, I'm raising my hand, and threw himself in. So he did have, in fairness, less training, but yeah, he just absolutely, the bike destroyed him. So he's been focusing on that. We've got a little Q&A with our director, so a little pre-recorded video, just so you can kind of get the perspective from them. But as you can see, we'd love people to donate, and a little bit about next year, just to kind of transition into that. So you can kind of feel that the theme around body and mind it was something that out of the back of this experience, it really kind of bubbled up to the top. And the body part speaks for itself, right? Like, you're sacrificing sleep, and you're going out on these crazy runs, and it's really shit because you have to train through the winter, and like New York was terrible this year. I wasn't there as much because I was in Utah, but these girls definitely know how bad it was. And yeah, so your body is suffering, but also the mental side of it. So I think coming over strife, setting yourself challenges, meeting your goals, but then also the team camaraderie, without that other person next to me, it would have been 1,000 times harder. And I play on a football team with a lot of these guys, and that kind of team spirit, it's what bonds you together. It creates a unified experience, but the hard things suddenly become much easier, and I can lean over and see that someone's struggling, and I can bring them up, and then they'll do the same for me. So I think with our 2 charities, because we've expanded past 7 people, we've got one charity around body, which your donations will go towards, which is providing sporting opportunities for disabled children, and whether that's deaf children or differently abled, taking care of all that and giving everyone, it doesn't matter what level of fitness or what your goal is. For them, we want to try and help them out. And then the other side of it is mental health. Again, through whether that's coming over hurdles within mental health, or just English males are terrible at emoting, as my wife tells me all the time. There you go, I just got emotional. Yeah, I get 1 day a year or 2 days a year. So just helping spread awareness, but then also specifically through suicide prevention as well, because again, some of us have been affected by that as well. So that's for next year, but I'll stop chatting, and you can actually watch it in 4K without the sun coming through on YouTube as well. So yeah. Our director's just going to give a little bit of insight of what happened behind the lens. They are this is Ginger, it'll come up in a minute, but yeah, Ginger, she's I found her through Instagram. That she's runs a female-owned advertising agency out there, a little content studio, and it was awesome because it wasn't my intention, but last year it was me and 6 guys, and it was great to have them as part of it as well, because they're badass. They were hanging out the back of trucks, getting blasted with dust, not sleeping. They ran their own marathons every day alongside us, and carrying all the equipment and lugging things in and out. So they're complete badasses. And then I just wanted to just say there are 3 other people here that are doing Work Week 2026. So if you can just stand up, please. We have Chloe. And Katie. And Stephen is... Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck him. So yeah.